So before we start, I have created a Facebook group. It's called Van Life Video Share. It's a place for anyone to share either their own videos or their favourite van life videos. So yeah, it's called Van Life Video Share. I'll put a link down in the description below. So during this time especially, I thought it would be a good group to create. Keep us all busy, give us some inspiration and ideas. So yeah, if you want to join that group, the link's down below in the description. Something else for you guys to check out is my new website. It's still a work in progress, but have a look at it. The link will be down below as well. Now, I used to put all my products, everything I have in my van, I used to have a list of them all in the video description of each single video. But I ran out of space, so I've got this website now, and you can click on useful links and you'll see everything. I've still got loads more things to add onto it, but under useful links, there is everything that I've got in my van. The fridge, the heater, the toilet, the lights. I'm trying to create a list on there. So you can go there, find out all the things that are in my van, all the camera equipment I use, it's on there. They are affiliate links. It costs you no extra to buy things from those links, but I get a few quid each time somebody buys using one of them links, but it costs you no extra. So please check out my website, lukesvanlife.co.uk. It's in the description. All right, let's get into this video. Okay, so I thought I'd make a video about all the camera equipment I use and to kind of give you the evolution of how my camera gear has progressed from the start of my YouTube channel. I'm lucky enough to have been bought a lot of this stuff, most of this stuff, by my wife for birthdays and Christmases and things like that. Before I get to the point of showing you what I've got in my camera bag, this is where it all starts. I think if you speak to most YouTubers, they either all started from their phone or they still use their phone. I mean, I still use my phone for a lot of it. My phone actually takes really good photos and, you know, HD video, so I still use my phone for a lot of my YouTube stuff. However, audio is always an issue. My phone is a Huawei P20 Pro. It's fantastic. It's the best phone I've ever had. Best camera I've ever had. It's amazing. It's got 3 cameras on the back face of it. Yeah, absolutely amazing camera. And the video's got stabilization on it as well. So yeah, 2017 I started my channel, and for the whole first conversion I did, it was done on my phone. It's done on my phone, held at arm's length like this. And it was done on one of my older phones, so the quality wasn't as good as what this camera can do, but it was still a pretty good phone. I think I had a Samsung. It was still a pretty good camera. But I did the whole conversion just like this on my phone. I either set my phone up on the side or hold it at arm's length. And then it came to August 2017 and I planned with my family to go to Spain for 3 weeks. So I thought I'm going to need something to hold my phone, like a selfie stick or something. What I ended up going with was this. This was the very next thing I bought for my YouTube channel. So it is a phone holder. It's also a tripod, and it's also flexi. It's like a flexi tripod, so you can wrap it around things. The good thing about this one is that it came with different attachments, so you can clip your phone or your camera onto this wherever you want. Also, you don't want to just go out and spend a whole heap of money on camera equipment if you don't know whether you're going to stick at it. So just start off cheap. Use your phone, get a selfie stick or a tripod, and see if you like it. You might hate it. You might think all the editing takes too long, and you might hate setting up cameras while you're building your vans out, because it takes a long time. It takes 3 times as long trying to film every little bit you're doing. I had done a whole year on YouTube with a phone and a tripod like this, or one similar. Show you what this tripod can do. You can wrap it around things, which is really handy. Now I'm going to film off of my phone and show you what's in my bag. Okay, so this is an example of me still using my phone for things. So this is my phone, and we're now going to show you what's in my camera bag. Alright, so we've got the very first thing I was bought was this, which is my standard talk to camera. This is my standard vlogging camera when I'm doing just a plain piece to camera. I bought a Sony gun zoom mic for it. This camera is the Sony A6000. It's quite an old camera now, but it does amazing video, and with the microphone it does amazing audio. So it's a really cool little camera to have. The only issue I'd say with it is that this screen doesn't flip around to face the front, so when you're talking to the camera, you can't see if you're in frame. But it is an amazing camera, and I'll switch to it now so you can see how good it is. Right, now I'm filming you from the Sony A6000. It's like I say, I can't tell if I'm in frame or not, so you have to do a test piece, watch it back, and then see if you got the focus right and everything. I usually do, when I'm doing a piece to camera like this, I usually just keep the camera on its auto settings, because then I don't have to worry if it's in focus or not. My wife bought me the camera because at the time she worked for a camera company, so she was able to get discount on cameras. So this camera is, it's like I say, it's a Sony A6000. I've still got the standard 18 to 50mm lens on it. I do want to buy another lens for it, but that's the beauty of this camera. The lens is interchangeable. It is a mirrorless camera, not a DSLR, but it's a fantastic starter camera. I can't remember the price. I think it was about £500 at the time, but I didn't buy this camera, so I don't really know. So this is my next camera. I got a tripod with it as well. So most of my videos of this conversion at least have been set up on a tripod. There's no stabilization on this camera. On the program I use, Adobe Premiere Elements, there is a stabilization thing that you can do to it, but it's not great. But like I say, if I want to record some decent audio, this is the camera I go for, because I've got the microphone for it on top. The next thing I got was a GoPro. This is the Hero 7 Silver. For those that aren't familiar with GoPro, you have 3 different models. The silver is the middle of the road one, and the black is the top of the range one. So then I did so much filming with this GoPro Hero 7. Doesn't have stabilization on this one, but it is brilliant for B-roll stuff. B-roll is anything I overlay this video with. So if I film the outside, yeah, I'll do this now. If I've got any battery on this. Here we go. Okay. B-roll is anything I film with this that I overlay my main film. So this is my B-roll that I've not very well lit in here, is it? Anyway, you get the point. This was the next thing I got. I do have a windsock for this, so you can put it in the windsock. Is it not here? I keep losing the blimmin' windsock. I got it with it's called a Shorty. It's called a Shorty tripod selfie stick from GoPro. So yeah, it extends, so you can hold it as a little selfie stick, and it also opens up into a tripod. Now, something that annoyed me about this Shorty tripod is it's made out of that plastic, you know, that sort of GoPro plastic. So whenever you move your fingers around on this tripod, twist it, you can hear your, you know, all that noise. You can hear it if the camera picks it up. So you had to hold your hand really tight on there not to move it. And the audio is pretty good. With the windsock, it was really good actually. So when I went on my Scotland trip, I had this, and I had the windsock on it, and I was on top of it. I was at the top of a hill, and it was really windy. And I thought, oh, this camera's never going to pick any of this up, but it did. It was really clear, the audio. So yeah, with the windsock on the GoPro, I was quite surprised how good the audio was. But like I say, this grip is no good. They do them now with rubber coating on them, so that you don't get all that noise. So yeah, that was the next camera I got. Next thing I got was this, which is my Dgi Spark Drone. In August 2019, my family and I, we did a big road trip in the vans, and I wanted to take a drone with me, because I couldn't do Scotland without capturing some of that scenery. Now, I'll let you in on a bit of a secret. This is my second Spark. I've still got it, in fact. I've got the a red Spark, which is the actual one I bought before the trip. And 2 weeks into our 4-week trip, I kind of crashed it. Yeah, I was doing this amazing shot. I can probably show you this while I'm talking. I was doing this really nice shot. Well, I was going to try to do this nice shot where I flew towards the 3 vans and just lifted up just before you get to the vans to reveal the sea and the cliffs beyond. Not realising that I'd left it in sport mode. And when you're in sport mode with this drone, the sensors at the front don't stop the drone from crashing into things. So I actually smashed my first Spark into the back of my parents' camper van. Man, was I upset, because I think it's £579 for the Fly More combo kit. Got mine from Argos. Oh man, I was gutted. So what happened is the battery flew off. One of the caps underneath the props flew off, and one of these arms has got a crack in it. I've still got it indoors. I'm still deciding what to do with it, because I'm sure it's fixable, or just give it away or sell it to someone, but everything works on it. It's just that it's got a crack in the arm. So then I had to have a week in Scotland. You know what, I didn't have a drone for the northwest coast of Scotland, which is like my favourite part. It wasn't until I got back down to Fort William where I was able to get another one, and I couldn't afford another one, so I claimed on my home insurance to get this one. So yeah, the first one was red, this one is white. Amazing bit of kit. I mean, this box that you carry it in is pretty bulky because it carries extra props and batteries, but it does come with a bag, and it is so small. This is the reason I wanted a Spark, and I would get a Spark again, is because it is so small, so easy to chuck in your pocket or your backpack and carry up a mountain. And it records 1080, which is fine. I shoot everything in 1080. Even in the wind, I've flown this over some cliffs in some real wind, and it really fights it, because it's got a 2-axis gimbal on the front here. So yeah, it stabilizes it this way and this way. But yeah, it may be like this, fighting against the wind, but the camera will still be flat. So yeah, amazing bit of kit having a Spark. I'd get one again. This is the entry level to DJI, I think. So the Spark comes with its this is the controller for it. It's the controller for it. You put your phone in here. Great. I can't rate it enough. I really like the Spark. In this bag I've got the multi battery charger, so I can charge 3 batteries for the drone at a time. Okay, next, and this is my most recent camera, this is my most recent addition, is this, which is another GoPro, but this is the newest, the GoPro Hero 8 Black. It's the GoPro Hero 8 Black, and this is amazing. This is an amazing camera. This does have inbuilt stabilization, digital stabilization, and it's incredible camera. It records 4K, but I don't record anything in 4K. It takes too long to upload, and not many people have 4K TVs to view things on anymore. And this is the tripod I use for it, tripod / selfie stick. Unlike the previous Shorty one for the GoPro, this does have a rubber coating on it. So, and it's a proper heavy duty tripod. Not only is it a tripod, it's a much bigger selfie stick. If you use GoPro, something you must get is the accessories kit. You don't have to buy the official GoPro ones. This isn't. This I bought on eBay. It is a kit. It is a Gopro Accessories Kit. Now that is a mess of stuff, isn't it? But it comes with so many. Attachments. It's got like the head mount and the arm, the wrist strap, the chest strap. More little tripods. This is a floaty handle from GoPro. This is really cool. If you're going swimming, it's got the lanyard strap, the wrist strap. It also unscrews, and you can keep money or whatever in there. That's a waterproof little, that's quite a clever little thing. That's a little waterproof handle, selfie stick thing. Must get one of them. But yeah, it's got every, I've got another one here. I've got loads of things. This is another tripod thing. Quite a good one actually. Really tall selfie stick. This sort of tripod locks in. It's got really tall, come on. Is that as tall as it goes? Nope, there we go. Massive selfie stick, this one. So I used that for a long time. Yeah, loads of attachments in here. Something else I've got for the GoPro is this. This you'll want if you're going in the sea. So if I'm taking the GoPros in the sea, this is what you definitely need this. So here's the floaty handle. So yeah, the GoPro sits in this carry case. The GoPro would sit in this case. This handle will make sure that it floats if you drop the GoPro or if it comes off your wrist. But if you're going snorkeling or diving, you need the red filter. The red filter makes all the colours really nice. If you don't use the filter, it all looks kind of greeny. But yeah, if you get the red, let me try and take it off. If you get this red filter for your GoPro case, trust me, you won't regret it. I haven't even had the chance to do it properly yet, but I did take it to Spain and use it, and it makes a huge difference having that red lens on the front of this waterproof case. So that is the waterproof case for a GoPro. I recommend getting that. I've got loads of bits and pieces in here that I'm just going to give away to the next YouTuber I see, because I've got so much stuff here. Ah, dropping everything. So this is the chest mount. You wear it like a backpack backwards, and you have the GoPro on the front of you. This is the head strap. Wear it on your head and you can film whatever you're looking at. Got loads of attachments like an extender thingy, a clip thingy. Got loads of different tripods for mounting GoPros. This is a tiny mini little tripod. Don't need that. I've got to sort through all this and get rid of a load of this stuff. More lanyards and sticky pads, and if there's any people starting out YouTube and want a load of stuff, let me know, because I've got a load of little bits and pieces I'm going to sort out. Okay, so that is the GoPro Accessories Kit. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff. I think I have more as well, more bits and pieces for GoPros. Also in this bag is all my cables and charging things. So for the GoPro Hero 8, I've got a couple of batteries and I charge them both up in this thing. Just a whole load of wires in here, my drone chargers and everything to charge up my power packs and all kinds of things. I've also got in here, these are quite good. These are quite good to have. They are waterproof cases for your memory cards. So you can store loads of memory cards in here. Not only the large size, but underneath you can keep hold of the micro SDs as well in here. So these are quite good to have. If you drop them in water, they'll be safe. You won't lose any data because it's got that nice blue seal around the edge of this. So that's quite handy to have. Always good to have a couple of these. These are polishing cloths. So right before I got my GoPro Hero 8 with its built-in stabilization, I bought a gimbal for my mobile phone. It was called a Gim Pro, and I used it for Greg Virgo's Bon Voyage meet in Stratford. I used it for that, and I'll see if I can find you a clip. I ran up some stairs with this gimbal thing from my phone, and it worked really well. I'll show you a picture of what my gimbal thing looked like. I also bought an adapter for it so you can fit a GoPro on it. But yeah, as soon as I got my Hero 8 with its inbuilt stabilization, I didn't need to set up the gimbal. It was a bit of a faff to set it up. Whereas the Hero 8, I can just switch it on and it's doing it all by itself. So I got rid of the gimbal stabilization for your phone because I didn't really need it. Alright, what I'm going to show you now is the difference in audio, okay? So I'm going to start on my phone, the Hero 7, the Hero 8 Black, and then my Sony with its microphone on top. So, and also I get to do this kind of thing. Dun, 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 which I like. So I'm going to try and keep my vocal volume the same. This is my phone. So this is the audio of my phone. I'm now going to switch over to my GoPro Hero 7. This is my GoPro Hero 7 Silver. So I don't know what you'll think. It'll be interesting for me to find out when I get in how these all differ. So let's go back to my phone. This is my phone volume. Now this is my GoPro Hero 7 Silver volume. And now I'm going to go to the Hero 8, which is there. You are the GoPro Hero 8 Black. So the volume, I'm hoping it's going to get better. I'm hoping it's going to go up and get better and better. Incidentally, I use the GoPro Hero 8 for a lot now. So because I think the microphone is quite good. If you've got no wind noise and no windsock in the van or in the house, the Hero 8 is quite good. And finally, I'm going to switch to my Sony A6000, which has its Sony gun zoom mic on it, directional mic, and I think it is the best audio. So I hope that this audio will be a lot better than anything else. So audio is crucial. Hang on, let me turn everything off and I'll come back. So as I've mentioned, I don't film in 4K. Both of my GoPros film in 4K, and I'm pretty sure my Huawei can film in 4K as well. But I've never used that because one, not many people have 4K TVs to view it. You need a 4K TV to make it worthwhile. And secondly, it takes so long to export out of my editing software, and it takes so much longer to upload because it's such a much bigger file. So I film everything in 1080, but 1080 is great, and most of it is done at 60 frames a second, so you can slow it down and it's still good quality. Sometimes I'll film on my GoPro at 120 frames a second, but you don't really need to do that. But yeah, audio is just crucial. It's the most important thing. It's the most important part of audio, making a film or a video. So yeah, the mic on this is really good. Now I want to tell you about the next thing I want, because I'm really enjoying using the Hero 8. The Sony is great for when you're sitting on a tripod or doing bits to camera, studio work. It's great, and it's also good for photos and things. So I've still got a place for my Sony, but I want to get into using the GoPro more. Now GoPro have released something which I've been trying to get since Christmas. Since last Christmas, I've been trying to get the new GoPro. I forgot what they call it, but it's the attachment. So you can get, there's a casing for the GoPro, which has its own microphone. It also has a screen and a light, and I'm trying to get all that. And that is my dream purchase. That is my next thing I want. And I don't think after that I'm going to need anything else. Lenses maybe for this camera. I think it's probably never ending, but yeah, that's the next thing I want for my GoPro, and I'm hoping that microphone will be good enough to just use that as my standard vlogging camera while I'm out and about, while I'm walking. And yeah, like I say, the Sony is my talking to the camera thing, because I think the image quality on this is really good. So this bag is really quite good. I really like this carry bag. Before I got this, I was a complete mess of. It was complete disorganization. Just used a standard backpack trying to ram everything in there. So this is fantastic. It's a low pro bag. I'll try and put all the links of everything I discuss in the video description. The GoPro that's on there now goes in this bag, sits in there. So I hope that gave you some ideas on the camera equipment that I use. If you're thinking about starting up a YouTube channel, just do it. So YouTube is a fantastic platform for storing videos, and yeah, all my memories are on there basically. So I've got all my trips. I've got my honeymoon is even on there. It's not van life related, but my honeymoon is on YouTube. I've got my Wales trips, my Scotland trips, my Spain trips. They're all saved. All these memories are saved on YouTube. So if you're thinking about starting up a channel, just do it. It's a fantastic hobby. Then you make some amazing friends along the way. I have. So yeah, I'm not an expert in photography or filmography. I'm just learning as I go. And I'm still got loads to learn. So if you're interested to find out how I edit my videos, what software I use, how I piece together all the audio and visual and drone footage and everything into sort of a video, let me know in the comments of this video down below, and I'll see if I can film myself creating a whole video for you. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this. Please hit that thumbs up button, it helps me so much. Subscribe if you haven't already because it is free, it doesn't cost you anything. Just hit the subscribe button, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching, bye bye.